Hello and welcome to the Vinci onboarding training. My name is Pranit Dutta and I'll be guiding you through your first steps to success with Vinci through these tutorials. This video's focus will be on setting up a drive traffic campaign. The drive traffic campaign is one of 3 Vinci campaigns you can use. It sends folks to a destination such as a landing page, website, blog post, or any other destination online. So you'll launch a drive traffic campaign by selecting the Create a Campaign section on your left side, and you'll go ahead and click the Launch button right here and name your campaign. Once you're in, you'll know you're inside a drive traffic campaign because the bar at the top will be blue. There are 4 different sections in the drive traffic campaign. The first section is identifying the call to action, so we're going to go ahead and expand that section. This is where you'll select a destination by either typing a website that you'd like to direct folks to, or you'll also select one of the capture leads campaigns that you've created previously. So let's go ahead and select the free trial example that we already worked on, and then let's go ahead and click the Save button below. The second section is configuring our outbound messages. So this is very similar to a capture leads campaign in terms of its editing. Changing the copy, changing the subject line, and details can all be relatively simple. So if I want to update the copy, and then I want to use an image that I previously uploaded, I can go ahead and select the image gallery on the toolbar. And then I can also add any copy right here. And so once I'm done with updating the copy, I can go ahead and click that Save button on the right side. Now we also have the blue email settings button, which will allow you to control who this email is currently coming from. So right now this email is coming from the free email that we provide for you. I can go ahead and select my name and click Save, and now this email will come from me directly. Please note that if you don't have your SPF installed, you won't be able to change who the emails come from, and a DaVinci email address will reroute any replies to the primary user of your DaVinci account. So if you look right here, here's that free DaVinci email that we provide for you. Any replies to this email will directly go to the primary user of your DaVinci account. Below that is where I can control what template I want to use. So here are the different templates that we have for our emails. So maybe I want to push things to the left, maybe the logo, and now I'm good. I'll go ahead and click Save. Now through the drive traffic campaign, you can also launch Facebook posts. So if I go ahead and connect my Facebook right here, and log in, click OK. I can now select the page that I want to use to send a post out. I can write some comments here and then click Save. It'll ask me what day and time I want to send this post out, so maybe I can put it out for next week. Click OK. And now this post is scheduled and ready to go. The cool thing about the drive traffic campaign is the ability to implement an email drip sequence. What this means is that you can add emails to go out based off the behaviors of contacts on the initial email. For example, if I click the Add Another Email button right here on the left column, I'll be able to add another email to go out to non-openers. So I'm going to go ahead and select Clone the first email, and you'll see on the left column, this email will now be resent to non-openers. What this means is that folks who received the first email but maybe didn't open it will now receive this follow-up email. Folks who've already engaged and clicked through and opened the email won't receive this follow-up email. And you can also control the cadence on the right side by selecting the Email Settings button. I can select how many days I want this to go off the previous email, so maybe 4 days at this time. And I can even choose who this email is coming from, and then click Save. Each of these emails can also have their own copy. They'll all go to the same destination, but maybe if you want to adjust the subject line or the copy just a little bit for this email, you can also do that. Now every email after the second email will go out to non-clickers. So if I go ahead and select Add Another Message again and click Clone Second Email, this email will now be sent to non-clickers. So folks who maybe received the first 2 emails and maybe have opened it, but they haven't clicked the Call to Action button, will now receive this email. So it'll always filter out folks who've already engaged with you in your campaigns. So it makes things a lot more automated and simpler for you. So again, I'm going to control the cadence right here. Select the date and time. Maybe I want this to go more earlier in the day. And click Save. And now this one will go out on day 10 to non-clickers. So I could basically do a 30-day long campaign and have it all automated just by creating it on the first day of the month. The third section is the notifications and alerts. So if you like email notifications for any of these alerts, say when someone opens your email or someone visits your URL, you can go ahead and add that right here, add your email, and then you can control how often you want to receive that email. So maybe just the first time or maybe every single time they visit. For me, I'm going to go ahead and turn these off, and I'm going to move to the last section where we schedule our broadcasts. In this middle area right here, you'll select who you want to target. So I'm going to go ahead and target the list that we uploaded. I'm going to select the date and time. So maybe I want this to go out next week as well. And I'll select the time, maybe later in the day. Then I'll also create my own audience name. Click the check mark, and I'll click save on the right. A pop-up should appear asking you if you want to send this email out in 6 days or however long you want to send this email out from. You'll click yes, that's right. And then you should get this green notification up here letting you know that the schedule's been saved. Now, if at any point you want to cancel your email broadcast, you can go ahead and select the off button right here underneath the audience name. And then you'll select save on the right side. And now this email will no longer go out. But please note, you cannot cancel a schedule once an email broadcast goes out.